Hello friends, readers, students at PSBB Millennium School in Chennai. I'm privileged to say good evening to you. Well, it's good evening up here in Missouri and it's cold outside. I wish I was down in Chennai in the warmth of Chennai at the moment because it's about to snow, I think. That doesn't send me or prevent me from sending you warmest good wishes for your educational project called Katha. I hope you'll have a very good event connected with it. I've been a storyteller all my life. I made a living from telling stories too, but I'm not an oral storyteller. I write them. I use words and sentences. And I've been doing this ever since I left school 70 years ago. So for 70 years, I've been telling stories, true stories, tall stories, all kinds of stories. So I'm a writer. And writers don't retire, which is why now at the age of 87, I'm still a writer. And writers don't retire, which is why now at the age of 87, I'm still writing not just stories, but poems, novels, all sorts of things. Because writing is a compulsive act, and once you become a writer, you'll stay one all your days. So whatever you do in your careers, or whatever attracts you, pursue it wholeheartedly. It's only when you love what you're doing that you can actually succeed in it to the greatest extent possible. So with that, I wish you good luck, stay happy, come up and see me sometime.
Development of students through storytelling and narration is a very important concept. It is not new to India. It is a very immemorial, age-old tradition which our intellectual seers and saints and rishis of yesteryears used as a beautiful, effective tool to get across universal truths, universal messages right into the student's heart. Our rishis like sage Valmiki or Vyasa used this tool of narration, of Katha, of the story, to reach out to the masses, to tell them how important it is to adhere to the dharmic principles. If you just go on preaching or just give it in the form of advice, it's not going to it's not going to strike a chord at all, even if you repeat the same sentence 100,000 times. But the same truth conveyed through a story definitely touches the heart straight. It becomes soul-stirring. So this great means, in fact, originated in India, and I personally feel if this tool can be used for teaching subjects like math or science or geography, history, I think it is going to be really effective enough too. Not only bringing the important moral values to the students, but even the scientific concepts, even the historical incidents can be conveyed beautifully through the form of stories, so that history will no more be a dry subject, so that geography will no more be a burden, and science or math will no more be cumbersome. We can get across the concepts through narration. So this narrating stories, and in fact we use it along with music, and that is the form called Harikatha, which we generally adopt music along with narration. This is a very effective method to get across the exact message right into the heart of the student. So for the holistic development of the students, I personally believe that storytelling or katha, narration, is a very, very important, significant part of our lives. It helps the student to mold completely, give a complete personality, and that will in turn kind of create that patriotism which is at present lacking in students. We need to know the glory of our nation. We need to know how great our India has been, how beautifully it has contributed in various fields, and all this can be taught in the form of stories. So, good listening to all of you, wishing you all a good listening, wishing you all a good experience in narrating. I think that will take us to the next level. Wishing you all the best. Namaskars.
Hi, my name is Vikram Sridhar, and I am just a storyteller. Like olden times, I sit and tell stories. But why stories? How stories? What stories? And today we have all the best gadgets and best technologies, but still, what is the power of storytelling and stories? As far as there are humans, storytelling and stories are important and will exist. It's like taking your hand and eating our food. That taste, right? And stories are that. In whatever form we consume them, it could be a movie, it could be a cartoon, it could be a long, short story, fiction story that we read. Stories are such wonderful connects around us, right? And they say the shortest distance between two humans is a story. And in today's time, when we are using technology to connect, we are using technology to even meet each other, that still what we're doing with each other. We're sharing our stories. And each day I say is a story. And I say a story day might even keep the doctor away. Because the moment we share, we feel lighter. And the moment we listen, we're taking care of somebody. And that has no age. And from the time we are born to the time we go to school and we from college to our working time, and when we retire, we still love telling and listening to stories. And we are in a country which has always said the most beautiful things in the story form. It could be the myths, it could be the folk tales, it could be songs, it could be a lullabies. Ore, 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 once upon a time there was a la la la. And that's how they used to share stories. So storytelling is so much needed in today's time. And keep telling stories and keep listening and build a bond with each other. Happy storytelling.
Read the Panchatantra. There are 5 ways to get our things done without losing our emotions. For the current children, there are so many Ruskin Bond titles. Road to Missouri, Rose to Ganga, Ganga, Petals of Ganga. If you read the stories, see, he tells how you should enjoy the nature. So please do read books and story.